What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Pan Pod, the podcast where it was supposed to be in person today, but FedEx Ground decided to stop my new audio interface in the Navajo Nation. I'm your host, PanTheMan, and joined by me here today is my co-host, Xman 3000. Xman, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. As you can see, I got these new prescription glasses. They're actually not new. I've had these for a while, but they're some nice. My mother gave me these. Fun fact. For like last Christmas, they are a banger. They're white and black. They match my outfit semi. My giant emo hair is covering it. I don't know why, but it just is. Prescription glasses. I promise. True and real. How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. It's nice to get back into the flow of the podcast now that we're, got as long I say we, me has more time on my hands, and
Whoa.
yeah, dude.
What you trying to say? You're trying to say your boy X-Man is not a busy man? Look,
Well,
man.
well, I'm just
I be
saying
in
that we
the
could have done the
stew.
pod if I wasn't busy. I'm just saying, dude.
I be in the studio.
We'll be in the studio,
Okay.
but playing Gary's mod. All right.
Okay. I'm not. Yeah, I'll stop the cap. Okay, maybe I'm not as busy. No, but I be grinding though. But yes, I play my fair share of games, man. You know, it is.
He's
I got
gaming,
time.
guys. He's gaming.
Nah, but I have my grind days. I have my chill days. Hey, man, it happens. You know, it's whatever. But
Also, something else you can know about the podcast: we both this time have handheld microphones, and we both have glasses on. If you guys are wondering, these are actual glasses. Like, I was actually half blind before. These are like blue light filters. Like, but it's not just blue light filters. I have like a bad stigmatism. If anybody cares, I don't even know what that means. But yeah, it just helps when I drive and like stuff like that, and like seeing the board at school and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, it's cool with the handheld mics, and we're gonna do it in person today, right? That was the plan until the FedEx tracker posted up my new interface that would support both of our handheld microphones that we have today into one setup. It's stuck in the Navajo Nation, so we're just waiting. Next week,
I didn't
it'll
think
probably
about
be in
this.
person.
Well, what if we just use two interfaces? Or is that gonna fucking?
We tried that. Remember?
We did?
I think so. Or did we try two USB mics? Or did we try? No. Okay, for the year episode, for the year anniversary, you brought your interface, but the thing is we have the same interface. So when you plug it in, it doesn't recognize both of them because it's the same thing. And it's weird that doesn't work, and it's kind of stupid that it and it probably could work, and we're probably really close to a solution. But the thing is, like, we should really get like an actual setup. So I splurged on some money. Okay, for you podcast listeners, you guys have been really loving the podcast. I mean, I appreciate you guys. In like 4 days, we got 20 views on the last podcast on YouTube, so I appreciate that, you guys. I haven't checked the Apple Podcasts. I don't know if we got any reviews. It doesn't really seem like it, but I've also been trying to post. I posted one short about my keyboard. Charlene gave me flack as always.
I think I roasted him.
And you roasted him, but that fool is such a perfectionist. Like, he's just looking out for me. It's just his love language. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I hope he knows I was joking.
He does. Dude.
That's funny.
It's all for fun, because that's what I told him. We were in Discord, and I told him, I was like, dude, you're such a perfectionist. Literally, any little thing that's wrong is gonna be like detrimental for you. But like, shit, what was I gonna look up? Oh yeah, I was gonna look up.
Kind of his thing.
5 stars? What, do we have any 5 stars on Spotify? Is that his thing?
I think most people are. Yeah, doesn't he like also do keyboards and shit? So it kind of makes sense. Like, yeah, it's like if you did music, I'd be fuck around. Your shit's trash, you know. So yeah, he does keyboards.
Yeah, I mean he does keyboards, but his is better than mine because he spent more time on it and like filmed them, and I only lubed them. But
hey yo,
I love my keyboard. We talked about it last podcast, so you can check out the short on my channel. But I haven't been able to get back on the live stream, and I probably won't be able to for a while. Maybe these Fridays I will, but I don't know. But dude, yeah, how was your first week back in college?
it was Interesting. Thank God I didn't go to school Monday because it was fucking Martin Luther King Day. My dumbass probably would have went if my teacher didn't text
Didn't I
everybody.
tell you?
Maybe you did. I don't remember. Um, but yeah, that was interesting. And then I thought I was gonna have it Tuesday, but then I didn't. And thank fuck I had an online class which I almost didn't sign up for. I signed up for it at last minute. It was
What
weird.
class is that?
History of rock and roll. It's like my garbage elective,
Ooh,
pretty much.
damn. No, dude, that
But it
sounds
is
sick. What?
yeah, it's
Probably
pretty
just get to
sick.
listen to music all day.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just reading about music, but it's online. So I literally do a quick lesson, do a quiz,
Oh, that's kind
done
of
for the
annoying.
day.
Oh, it's online.
Um, no, but it's actually good though. It's actually not bad. Yeah, I wish it was in person, of course, but it's actually not bad. The format is not like the high school online format. It's a little more simplistic, which I like. But yeah, and then I had the usual classes, just harder. And then I had one class, music business class, which is pretty nice because we had a nice like an actual college class and it had that thing where it's like elevated and then you're looking down at the professor and it's like, oh, okay, now I feel like I'm actually in college, man. This is
Feels like
pretty
the real
sick.
deal. And for anybody just tuning in, when we say we actually feel like we're in college, we are actually in college. It's just the Walmart version. We go to a great value college. We go to in city community college, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty great. I like
Yeah,
it.
and it doesn't need to be like crazy, you know. It's I feel like that's kind of it's a good starting point. Like to be fair, my dumbass, like I always say all the time, I wasn't supposed to even make it to college. So like the fact I even got here in the first place, it's simple. It's a good starting point. Especially a lot of people just go there and transfer over to other ones anyways. I think it's nice. It's simple, very nice.
Yeah. And I actually I learned a lot this week. It's just constant like physics calculus. I was doing calculus homework before the podcast today. And yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun though just cuz like especially in like I mean at bigger universities, you can like get this too, but there is a little sense of community when you see your friends in the halls. You know what I mean? And like I pretty much so we have like a science building at our school. And if I walk through those halls, I'm probably gonna dap up somebody on the way to class. It's just how it is nowadays. You know what I mean? Even though they're hella big
Famous.
nerds, I mean, even if they're mega nerd, you know what I mean? Like, they're still my buddies, and I'm not gonna lie, they're some of the smartest people on campus. I think, like, you know what I mean? Because I went so today's Friday and it's like the club day kind of thing. It's where all the clubs meet because like nobody has class on Friday or like especially for these STEM kids. I had one class in the morning. I went home and then I forgot about the club and I was like, oh shit, maybe I should go. It starts in an hour, so I went. It's called SETA and Sign. I forget what they stand for, but basically we just hung out and I'm part of a lot of those groups of like those STEM students, and they're basically the same people in every club, so it's basically just clubs hopping with the same people, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny, but it's cool, and it allows kids to get that leadership position on their resume and all that. But yeah, do you just get to know people, have a laugh, and just I be nerds, I guess, because we did like math Jeopardy, but it was for some reason hella fun, even though me and my team got $0 because we got nothing right. But I was always like putting up hella like goofy ass answers for no reason. But dude, it wasn't like the point of winning. It was the point that you're getting to know your peers, like the people around you, so that like when you need somebody to sign for you to do something, like the professors are hanging out with the students. You know what I mean? Because like when we go to the clubs, there's like five professors in there at the back of the class, listening, watching, hanging out. And it's cool to like get to know the professors like that because I feel like in a big university, I've like the professors probably don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Because they got 500 other students or whatever. So you know what I mean? It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, having good good connections with teachers is always cool.
Yeah.
Most teachers suck ass. Let's be real here. But every once in a while, you get those few good teachers, and you're just like, that's the homie. That's the homie. I mean, that's always nice. For me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't gonna play no games, bro.
He ain't
Your
playing no
boy be
games.
doing. Your boy don't be doing nothing, bro. I haven't done like anything crazy on campus. Like I just go in and I get out, which I guess it's kind of a bad thing, but at the same
Do
time,
music majors have a place to hang out?
not really. I mean,
No.
everyone kind of hangs out in the same building, hang out, but I mean,
Is
most
there a
people are
place
just
to like
waiting.
sit? Are there bean bags or anything over there or no?
No, I mean, there's chairs and shit, but it's not like a hangout place. It's just kind of like basically one long hallway, bunch of chairs, and then everyone just kind of either waits for the next class. Some people hang out. Some people are just randomly playing instruments and shit, which is kind of cool.
That is cool, yeah.
Um, but honestly, like most of like the talking, hanging out and shit is done in the class, anyways. But it was actually very interesting. My new class, my music business class, it was very interesting because I said, those elevated seats were cool and
Yeah.
everything. And then he's like, all right, I'm going to talk to everyone one by one, interview right at the bottom, right in front of
Oh, that's
everybody.
cool. I like that.
So, yeah, I was like, ooh, that's a little nerve wracking for the social motherfuckers. Thankfully, I'm not too antisocial. But yeah,
Yep.
everyone was he's just talking about everyone's music influences and shit, and what do you guys do? And everyone's like low key flexing. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a big time music guy, and really they're not. It's pretty funny, but it was interesting, very
Yeah,
interesting.
that is funny. Because for our STEM students at our college, we have a place called Mesa. I think it's across all of California. It's like a club where you could just do homework. I mean, a lot of our professors say it's for the counseling and you go in there just for the counseling. But I'm to the point where, like, if I have a gap in between classes or I need to really focus on some homework, because it's really hard at my house to focus on homework, especially when I could be gaming. Like, I got like 5 questions into my calculus homework and I started playing Middle or Shadow of War today. So if I was at the Mesa Center and I was just hanging out, I would like just be able to plug in my headphones and just do it because that stuff's not at my disposal. But it's just easier for me to do homework over there. I don't know why. But yeah, it's cool, and there's bean bags in there and stuff. That's one thing that I think that big universities have, that like where their students actually live on campus, that they have those meeting areas, they have those hangout rooms. And that's the thing about a community college, is that I know it services the community, but like you really don't get that experience of being able to hang out with your colleagues and like watch a show, do homework together, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like there's really no place for that other than like the cafeteria or outside in like the quad. And it's like, why are you gonna do homework in the quad? You know what I mean? Or like, so what I'm getting at is that it just it kind of sucks for everybody else because they don't have that hangout room, because the hangout room is cool. The end.
Yeah, I stick in my little section of the near the more towards the front of the school, and I don't go anywhere else. That's about it.
Bro claimed his territory and then just stopped.
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of what I did. I was like, bro, why even? It's like it's
They
weird. It's
know
like
where to find me. That's
exactly,
it.
quite literally. Don't real life stream snipe me. But yeah, I
I
literally
will.
just I remember the few
Pan
times
pot
I
on the
have
go.
the few
We're
times
going to
I have
Xman's
gone
house.
through the quad. I mean, you can. Hey man,
OM
I
dub.
s- see Spider Man right there, just chilling.
Spider Man? I don't think
You
I
don't
see
play no
Spider Man.
games.
I don't. I see Spider Man. Yes, I see him.
You don't play no games, bro. It's Black Spider
It's
Man,
Venom
baby.
though. Is it Venom?
Nope, it's Black Spider Man. I
Oh
mean,
God,
it's Black Suit Spider Man, but the same thing.
for sure.
You get the gist.
Nah, I know the
Yeah.
difference.
No, you don't. You're
Yeah, I do.
you're beta male. But
What's
I was
after
yeah I
beta?
was
What's the third one?
shit. I don't know. Super beta,
Sigma? I think it's
Sigma
Sigma.
balls.
Sigma balls? Sigma toes?
When you were talking, I was just kind of looking, in my vision, right, my eyeballs, the things I use every
Yes.
day.
Yeah,
Bro,
those
I was
things.
like, you can low key see the reflection. It's kind of
Yeah,
sick.
I just remembered that we haven't been able to see your eyeballs this whole podcast.
Exactly. Should I even give y'all the pleasure? Like,
Nah, this guy's RoboCop.
I'm just too fly, bruh. Xman is too fly, man.
He know
Man.
he's super fly. He
Just
know he's super fly.
look out in the next couple weeks, man. We got a big boy coming. I'm hoping this is the one, man. Or at least the one to
Ooh.
not blow me up, I would say, but definitely propel me into that
Okay.
next league. We'll see though.
Okay. I'm
Try new
down.
things. You better be down. You have no choice.
So you're trying new things. So am I hearing that you're rapping over a heavy metal track?
Okay, maybe not all that.
No.
I don't think. How do you rap
No.
heavy metal track? How would that even fucking work? Okay.
It's
First off.
sick.
Also,
People do
hold
it, bro.
on.
Like, have you ever heard of Limp Bizkit?
Look at these babies.
Whoa.
Look at these colorful Pumas.
Bro has his shoes on in his room. What the
Oh, I mean, I was gone earlier today, okay, and I just kind of never took them off. Okay,
They're that comfy you don't even feel them on your feet.
low key, they're comfy.
Those are hype, dude.
They are pretty hype, yeah. I was trying. I
Those
bought them
new?
originally. Semi. Yeah, I got them like a month or two ago. Fit. Can we see a fit check?
Fit check.
I'm wearing navy blue. You can't tell. Looks black.
Yep.
Look at those fucking legs.
Got them
Those
legs out.
Them
Looking
basketball
good.
legs, man.
Looking
I'll dunk
good.
on y'all motherfuckers. But yeah,
Damn.
bro, you know what's crazy to me, man? I see other people's shoes, and it makes me mad because I clean the fuck out of my shoes. I literally clean my shoes pretty much every time after I use them. Do you do that,
Oh, yeah.
Ron? I know you don't.
After I use them, well, not every time, but like if they're starting to get there, I get the magic eraser, dip it in some water, and get after it. You know what I mean? So I've done that with my Vans. I've bleached my my shoelaces before because I have white shoelaces on my Vans. I've had to bleach them. You know, you put them in bleach and laundry detergent, and it gets the whitest white back. You know what I mean? And you like put it in cold water and just mix it around for a while. I've done that. I do clean my shoes. I pride myself in cleaning my shoes.
That's one of my biggest prides.
One
Yeah,
thing I don't give a fuck about is if they're creased.
Oh
I don't
yeah, you
care.
can't really help that. Obviously, I don't intentionally try to crease them, but if they get creased, they get creased.
I'm not gonna walk like a fucking idiot
Yeah.
in my sick ass Air Force Ones, okay? And like just so I don't crease them, because they're gonna get creased anyway. And I'm just gonna be walking like an idiot. So what's the point? Just like embrace it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't even have the force fields in there, so.
These shoes I got actually this first time. Usually, I know it's probably more popular with I don't know, maybe more expensive shoes, but these came with extra laces, which is nice. But yeah, I like to keep my shoes clean, even the ones that are super old. I should keep nice and clean. It's a pride, because hey man, shoes make the outfit. That's like one of the first things people notice.
I'm super fly. I know I'm super fly.
Exactly. See, we can get you on a track. Look at you, man. You're already halfway there.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, dude.
Kinda
The first time I realized that shoes make an outfit, my girlfriend's dad came home from work, and I was out there dropping her off, and he had the medical scrubs on with these hype ass bright ass orange shoes, and I was
blurry.
like, damn. Do the hand thing. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Oh, okay.
Do the Summy 1G.
Yeah, just to get closer for a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah. Good
But yeah,
team.
you know what I mean? Like so
Oh,
he was
yeah.
in the scrubs, but he had these bright orange shoes, and I'm like, damn, dude, that ties this whole thing together. I'm like, damn, son. Damn fire.
I take pride in my shoe choice. For those who know me IRL, or even like most motherfuckers will see it. If you ever check my Instagram, I like to wear. I'm very color coordinated, but I also like to wear very flashy shit, especially when it comes to the shoes. It's just what I like, you know.
Ow.
I don't like. Oh,
Michael Jackson.
what's the cool thing? What's everyone else wearing? I like to wear what I think looks sick, and I feel like that's the one thing I like about my shoes. Every time I buy shoes, I never see anyone else wearing them.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm past caring about my style compared to other people's. I'm definitely past that.
Well, I wouldn't say that
Except gym wear. Except gym wear. I need gym clothes that look good on me. Like
Well, when you
I
put it
need I
that
need some
way,
drip, you know what I mean? And I don't like I have these these high school football like shirts that are like it's getting old. There's no fashion. I don't feel good when I wear them. So I stopped wearing them and I'm trying to look drippy in the gym for me. It's not for anybody else. It's for me. But like I just need some like anime sweatshirts that are oversized that I can take off, and then I got the fucking G-string on where you can see my nips, dude,
and the thong.
for the pump.
Oh,
What?
okay. Well, anyways,
My bad.
no, okay. So when you put it that way, okay,
I didn't mean all
it's
that.
not that I won't wear something that other people wear. It's just that most of the things that other people do wear is ass. I think that's it.
Ooh, he's got
That's
that
my take.
narcissistic take on it.
It's just the way I feel. Like if someone else is wearing it, like I think Jordan ones usually are pretty good, but I think the type of Jordan ones a lot of people wear are just mid. And then I
The
think
thing is,
there's
I
I
don't have
don't know.
many things to wear with my Jordans.
Yeah, pretty much everything I wear goes with my shoes for the most part.
Like I could wear white and it would go with my Jordans, but like it also like do you put your pants over your Jordans or under your Jordans?
Um,
Do you show tongue?
I'm gonna grab these shoes.
Do you show tongue?
So you're saying, do I put my pants over my shoes? Never, never. You always see the full entire shoe.
Okay, you show off the whole entire shoe, but so the
I'm
thing
pretty
is,
sure.
I can't wear my flashy shoes with shorts on.
Like these. Here, I'll show you these shoes right here. You almost see these motherfuckers. These look like Tim's, but they're really Adidas. They're fucking comfy as hell, and they're delicious. They're amazing.
Oh,
But they just do not go well with mini sweat. So I think I can wear them with all black. That looks very good. But other than that, it looks kind of goofy. I
see,
wear them
I was
anything
a
else.
fan of jeans for a long time, and I'm still a big fan of jeans, like wearing
That's why
jeans.
I
So
wear
like,
those with jeans.
you wear those with jeans, like nice
Yeah.
boots, kind of
Well,
thing.
they're not boots. They're sneakers, bro.
I
They
know,
just
but they kind of look. They got that boot look. You know what I mean?
exact. Yeah. Those I pretty much only wear those with jeans for the most part.
So yeah, and like I'm not a big fan of khakis anymore. My khakis stick to my ass like glue, so I kind of look like a pea. And so I stopped wearing them. So I kind of like the bag and the jeans, but I'm wearing the joggers right now. I don't know what I'd wear with the joggers. Probably
I wear a lot of joggers. Jordans are perfect for joggers.
have I showed off my Jordans on the podcast? I think I have.
I think you have, yes.
For
It's like
anybody who doesn't remember, I gotta fucking.
you might as well. What? Yeah. This episode is all about drippity drop. Okay. Um, I have the best style in the whole entire world. True story. That's why I'm wearing all white shirt. Log championship. Ooh, look at it. Look at them things. Look at that. Show off the drop.
So
Yeah, that's
I got the oh damn oh kill him. You know what I mean?
that is
And like,
nice, man.
but like I don't really wear them.
Hey, I'm right here. What size shoe you wear, bro? I'll cop them off you for
11.
$5.
11.
That's close enough. You wear 11, really?
Yeah.
I wear 12s. That's weird.
I
It's
mean,
because you're
a lot of people have big feet though.
yeah, like but I'm a small guy, you know. And I'm not small, but I'm like
you're
I'm
smaller
a
than
slim.
me compared
I'm
to
a
me. You're
slimmer
smaller.
guy. Yeah.
And then I got the
Oh yeah, that's nice. Most of my shoes are high top, so I mean, I
got
guess the ones I'm wearing now,
uh,
these are pretty low top, but
and I wear these pretty regularly, but it's still not too regularly. These are like classy shoes. Like I usually wear. Hold on.
classy shoes. Got the smiley faces on.
I like it, but
I did. Yeah, it is nice.
these are
Those
the
are like
dailies.
yeah. What? See,
So these
here,
are what I wear pretty much everywhere because they're
hot
comfy.
take. I think the drip should be your dailies, bruh. You just
Why?
have to find the because think about it. I mean, I don't know. For me, like
Sometimes I feel like a dickhead coming into class like that.
Oh, I definitely do all the time, bro.
Oh yeah,
Even yesterday, I came
you feel
in
like a big
dripped
head?
out to the T, bro. I had these nice. I mean, these are a little older, but I had these motherfuckers on. Look, I need
Uh
to
huh.
change the laces, but like the other than the laces, they're pretty fucking nice.
Those are good. I like
I had
those.
I had some drippy drops, and then I had this my nice black sweats, and then I had fucking nice white t-shirt, and then I had this like fucking kitted out goddamn black sweater. It's but I feel like being fresh every day, especially as me, dude. Your boy is Xman 3000. I gotta be fresh every day.
I gotta be so fresh, so clean.
Exactly, man. So fresh and so
On
clean.
the daily. God damn.
I feel like the better I look, the better I feel. You know.
I think you're right.
So that's why I like to look good all the time, or at least decent. I don't have to be a fucking. I don't have to be ready to walk the red carpet, but I gotta feel good. And I like wearing flashy shit. That's just the way I do.
An
That's
X-Men's version
X-Men.
of Flashy is a white shirt and
Well,
gray
right now I'm
sweatpants and
chilling. I'm
nice
chilling.
shoes. Nah, I'm just playing, but like
I'm
it's real
chilling.
though.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
It's whatever makes you feel good, but it's all subjective. So
Let me put this guy in his place real quick. Hold on.
you're putting me in my place.
I'm putting you in place now. Now,
Okay.
if you want the real X-Men, when it's time to hit the stage X-Men,
Okay.
we go Mr. Lucky Watch. Oh
Oh,
yes. I've had this baby
damn.
for years. I only wear it on occasion.
I have
Hey,
a nice watch, but it's dead.
but sometimes the occasion, I think this one's dead too. I need a new battery in it. It's an OG watch, like yeah. I mean, I've had this shit for like 4 years. I had this from like freshman year, but this shit is nice. I wear it like, dude. Sometimes I'm like,
Full's
it's
blurry
not even,
again.
it's not even special occasion where
There you
it's
go.
like, oh, I have to go out to a nice dinner. It's like, bro, sometimes if I just feel like wearing it, I'm gonna wear it. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
also you don't want to get robbed either. Look at it, drip, drip, drip.
Is that the real deal?
$5 million iced out. Yeah, it's a couple $100s, bro.
That's pretty good. I
Um,
don't have a watch that's that much.
I feel like everyone should have like one, like, I don't know.
A dress watch.
I feel like all men should have a nice watch. It doesn't have to be gold
And
and crazy like mine, but
I think I think that like I at least personally I kind of want like so eventually, you're going to be at a point in your life where everybody's getting married and shit and you got to go like all dressed up to places.
oh
So
yeah,
eventually you have to start bulking up your tuxedo game. You have to get the suit. So like I keep seeing this video. I don't know if you've seen this video online. It's like there's like four colors of coats you can get, four
yeah.
colors of pants you can get, and you can make any combination of colors go with any combination of anything, and
In
that's
a
all you
lot of
need to
those,
get. You've
yeah,
seen that? I
yeah.
like that a lot. Isn't that cool? Like, it's cool, and I want it,
I do.
but it's
Yeah,
probably really
that's
expensive.
something on
And
like
for it
my
to
bucket
fit
list.
well,
Okay.
yeah, dude, that's like once you have a job, you can start to get all those like dressy clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit further down the line. I
So
don't
my
have
dressy clothes right
many.
now are a collared shirt and jeans. Great.
No, I don't have many occasions like that, but I think further down the line, that is something definitely on my bucket list that I want to get is like some nice, like real kitted out, like dress stuff. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my graduation. I bought shit and I got this nice ass dress, pants, fucking nice button up. I was rocking the gold watch and then I had a red tie. Man, I was like, damn, I felt clean. And it wasn't like too crazy, but I felt clean. I was like, man, I need to get me
That fool
some.
was the king of the world. He had to make a speech.
Oh yeah, your boy gave a speech and everything, man. That shit was whew, good times, good times.
Okay.
X-Man is just that guy. It is what it is.
He's just that guy. Let's report it.
Yeah. But yeah.
What's some crazy
How
shit
you
that people want us to talk about, but that we like have no idea about?
I've been thinking about it. I was like, man, we're not the Twitch gamers anymore, man. We
Not
we got
really.
we're gonna start transitioning to that maybe not Joe Rogan, but that's the only podcaster I know, bro. I don't know any
Fool, we got the
comparisons to me.
motherfucking no content podcast. What the fuck? We don't even got no
Man,
content. I don't even post no damn content anymore.
you know what?
No.
That's a good podcast name. What if we just stop at like episode 50? No content podcast. There we go. Boom, I'm stealing that. I'm gonna make my own podcast. Sorry, man.
That's a
Dipping.
good one. The no content
No
pod.
content podcast. I bet you, dude, someone's had that name already. I really doubt it. It'll be pretty sick though. I mean, not really, because you think about it, it's kind of sad to have no content. But I mean, it is what it is. Don't leak the phone. Don't leak the numbers.
I'm not
You
leaving
got
the
that
phone.
phone pretty low, man.
Well, I got a body. Not a body. What? Why the fuck did I say
Yo,
that? I
you
got a
catching bodies?
no. I got a buddy, who's going snowboarding with me tomorrow. So he's asking like about shit that he needs to know. And
See, I just kicked my PC. PogChamp.
Plug champ, I show speed. That
True.
would be taking out his PC like
His
daily.
PC falls on his fucking head and shit. Like,
I don't know how that shit still works. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm surprised that fool hasn't sprinkled his RAM on his like ramen or whatever, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, full. How is that not destroyed? He's probably had to buy a new PC a couple times, I can imagine. So,
a lot of new equipment, I can imagine.
yeah. But he's so rich, dude. He's one of the biggest streamers ever. Or not ever, but now, like right now. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That fool be getting into some hijinks, bro. Have you been seeing those clips?
into some what?
Hijinks. You ever heard
What
that
the
word?
fuck does that mean?
New word? Craziness. It's like craziness.
Kind of vocab you be using? You from the crazy town?
Oh man, my cover is blown. I'm fake smart, or I try to fake it. I try to fake that I'm not smart.
He's not from Xman land, bro. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah,
Hijinks. I actually use it a lot.
I haven't heard anything crazy. Honestly, I haven't really kept up with man. But man, bro, it's almost like he's almost getting canceled every minute. But it's also like, bro, it's like 17, 18. Like, I think he just turned 18 or some shit. It's like, we gonna cancel him?
Yeah, he's
like,
barely 18. Like, that fool is doing some sketchy ass shit at 17.
And all he's doing is just talking shit on fucking video games.
Okay, this is such a British definition of hijinks. It's a plural noun, hijinks, less common spelling of hijinks, boisterous and rambunctious carryings on, carefree antics or horseplay. What the fuck does it mean? What does it mean?
What's going on?
Anyway, to use a different word, he's been getting into a lot of craziness. I've been seeing on the YouTube shorts, okay? Big dog in the house, YouTube shorts, okay? I seen him on YouTube shorts on his stream. Bro, he's got like 2 midgets like twerking on his stream. It's like, what is even going on anymore? Like, what is content? What is content?
I don't know, bro.
I need some of that content. Just kidding.
When are we gonna make some real world content? That's what I want to know. When are we gonna go out into the world together and make some real content?
Like what?
I don't know. Let's go interview some people. We got the mics now.
How would we even do like a? I would have to buy like a mobile setup.
Oh. Just use your phone.
Maybe the pan pot. Hey, you right? We could get an XLR to iPhone Lightning cord adapter.
Dude, I have a camera that looks like looks so sick, but it's actually so shit. It's so bad. Yeah, exactly. I have a bunch of Xman behind the scene footage, you know? Crazy. I'm gonna make my own Kanye doc.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Nah, dude, that's good that you're setting that up now.
Yeah, I mean it's a little iffy, but I do have a lot of like behind the scenes footage type shit, like even from a while ago. Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit. I think one day I'll make some shit like that, but probably not anytime soon until I start getting the YouTube numbers up.
Yeah, like and that's like a thing is like branching out like podcast wise, I feel like all comes with at least maybe we can't really secure a guest right now that we don't know. You know what I mean? Like we can't secure a big guest. Like these podcasts, some of these podcasts rely on their huge guests they have on to keep them afloat in the podcast world. And we're starting from day one. We're trying to win people over. How are we winning people over? If you're listening to this podcast right now, if you're listening to my voice, nightmare. No, sorry.
Well, we just lost everyone. Good job.
Follow my Twitter.
No, I feel like the way I feel like okay, the way I think is gonna happen because this isn't no fantasy world. The way podcast blows up, only two things can happen. All right, either you go crazy with the content somehow, some way. Whether it's a small blow up, streaming pops off a bit. If you go for like a small streak, that's all you really need, and then we could just build it up from there. Or it's gonna be me popping off from music, which I honestly think could happen sooner than rather than later. You never
Maybe the
know.
first thing we have to change is not talking about how to grow the podcast during the podcast.
That is probably a good
Maybe,
idea.
you know what I?
Well, okay,
Maybe we should actually talk about some stuff and not
we
just talk
can't
about, yo, this podcast
ignore.
like where are we going with this podcast? Like,
You're right, but
we're
we
all just
can't ignore
dreaming
the
right
we
now.
can't ignore the obvious. Okay, we're not dreaming because we're putting it into action right now. Okay, so
Are we
that's
though?
not
We're just
dreaming,
talking about it. What are you talking about? Like it's like a pre-show
bro.
right now. We're like, oh
We're,
yeah, we did this fucking
we're like
podcast.
we're like 50 episodes in, dog.
Well,
Like
this is 47, I think.
I'm rounding up. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we need a new host. I'm taking over.
Actually,
Function.
it's 47. You're taking
I'm
over. You're gonna have Brent on. Our only guest, by the way. Oh,
That episode
our
wasn't
only
half
fucking
bad
guest.
though. I semi
That
remember.
was good. We could do it
Yeah.
again.
We
Put Brent
could.
on.
I feel like
Nah, we can get Shaolin on. We can get. We could. Okay. This is like turning into like a we could have should have dream episode. You know what I mean? We
hey,
could have Shaolin on, but what is Shaolin gonna talk about? We
I
could have Brent on, and Brent would actually have some new shit to talk to us about because he lives in Fresno right now, and he's like a mechanic and he does all this bullshit. But I think he quit on the socials. I don't think he does any like YouTuber streaming anymore, even
that's
though he was
the
doing
issue.
pretty good. Who else could we have on?
I think it's no content, bro. Bro, honestly, if I'm being honest, I wonder if like it is kind of weird though. I wonder if like a year's time, maybe like, bro, I feel like maybe we could get some like, maybe we got some like local like rappers guests, bro. I feel like I could get some rappers on. I feel like that'd
what
be
would you talk
sick.
to them about? And like if they were
It
on
would be,
if
have
they
to
were
be
on
all.
our podcast, I would have
It
to
has,
research them because I wouldn't know them either,
that's
right?
not hard. Yeah, that's not hard. Motherfuckers
No.
around here, bro. People aren't that hard to
Well,
research.
motherfuckers that are down on like in the mud, like kind of like trying to like grow their numbers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like notoriously bad at posting like their thoughts, what they're going through, what they're doing. I
Well,
mean, like, so say, like, for
that's exactly why we
example,
would have them on, right? You got to think about it this way too. It's just like most motherfuckers. All right, you continue. I want to hear what you gotta say first. I want to hear what you gotta say. And then
say
I'll
for
got.
example, I didn't know you, and all I knew was your music and your Instagram. Okay, I would have no idea what to talk to you
Oh, bullshit.
about.
Bullshit. And here, I'll tell
Why?
you.
Oh, yeah, tell me, tell me.
If you used anyone else as an example, I would say, you know what? Yeah, you're probably right, but you can't do that for me. First off, I've about what 12 songs. A lot of them talk about my real world, real life. You go through all that, that's probably enough for a whole episode. Second off, you go to my
But
Instagram.
some of that's old. Like if we
No,
talk about like no,
listen,
okay,
listen. Go to my Instagram. You do a little bit of reading. You can already see how I talk about my life, like fucking a good chunk of it. You say, "Oh, look, he just graduated. Oh, he talks about how he's been working on the music for so long. Oh, he talks about this, talk about that." You can bring up that shit, and you can see, "Oh, he played basketball. He played sports. How did that go? Oh, what are you doing?" Like, I feel like for me, I'm a bad example because I really be on that shit, and I feel like the music alone
I
is
used it
enough.
as an example because you're an easy one. Like you're an easy example. But
Yeah, you're
like
right.
if we're
Well,
saying that,
here's the wait. Here, the reason I say that though is because that's the issue with local people, and even like say if we bought like Shaolin or someone on, is that no one else has that
has
same
what
thing that
has
I
a
do.
Shaolin?
No one hasn't. There's no other Xman. There's no other Xman out here.
Oh, you're right.
That's
You're
the
right.
issue. That if we can find another one who's not even like I don't want to say on my same level, but who's putting in this just the similar kind of like work or like just putting themselves out there like that, then yeah. But the problem is I don't think there's anyone like that. That's why I've been finding a guest would be fucking hard. And this Discord shit, man, with the
You know
guests,
who we should have on?
who
Hunter.
I was thinking about that, but I feel like it would be so. I don't think Hunter has the self control. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he has the self control.
I have time to go back and bleep it now.
Well, no, okay, I don't go that far. No, I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how Hunter would do in a podcast setting.
Well, here's the thing, like he would probably I mean, he's not been living around us for a while, you know what I mean? He's off to college playing football. He must have some stories.
Like in the
Be
I
real.
know we streamed
He's probably not told us a
maybe.
lot. Dude, I haven't told a lot of the football stories that I've gone through on this
Oh
podcast.
well, I've heard about the things these football players, motherfuckers, do. Man, y'all football players are weird.
I know. And it's
Weird,
bad. It's so bad. But
really
like
bad.
Hunter, which is college football. He's in college football at a community college about an hour away from where we're at. And he it's just like that's all they can do. There's nothing to do where they are. He literally goes to a community college in the middle of nowhere and plays football, and he lives there in a dorm. So there's nothing to do in town. The only thing they can do is fuck with each other. You know what I mean? Not in the literal sense.
Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't take it out
Maybe
the
in the
fucking way.
maybe in the little sense.
Maybe, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Might be a good idea though. Like think about it.
I think that's definitely something that could happen. I don't think he'd be opposed to it. I don't know. I was just like
And maybe
talking
I
to him.
once I have the dual like set up, maybe like it's
Oh
either
God, we
you
need
come
another mic.
here. No, we wouldn't need. Okay, no, he would come to my house and we'd do the dual mic, and you would like stay online, or he would stay at his house and do his own thing, and you would bring your mic over, and we could like dual interview him like that. I don't know. We'd have to like figure out the logistics, but you know what I mean. Like it would be kind
Yeah,
of cool.
I think maybe I feel like that could happen, but I feel like it's not a sustainable thing. Like we can't just go fucking podcast with all our friends, you know?
Yeah, but it adds like variety, and it might make it more enjoyable for the viewers too. Because maybe if so, like I listen to the official podcast a lot, and that's a podcast with Moist Critical, Hug Bees, Kaya, and I think his name is in Jackson, and it's just four co-hosts. There's four people on the podcast every week, maybe sometimes a guest. So there's four people on the podcast, and I feel like more people. So I'm okay. What I'm hinting at is that maybe we could search for potential new co-hosts, and maybe
Let's
that would
say,
add some spice into it. But
so you want
we
to
don't need
replace
to.
me? Okay, I
Yeah, we're
see.
replacing X-Men 3000 on episode
Why
50,
didn't you just say
47.
that? Why didn't you just say that, dog? Yeah, my
Dude, dude.
contract's about to end episode 50
Yeah, dude,
anyway.
your lease is up, buddy. You're out of here. We're getting Hunter in.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we just exploit all of our friends and everyone we know for views, because
We just
that's
gotta
my
find the
market.
stories, dude. We gotta find the stories.
For my next song, I'm exploiting everybody I know. That's my
You
marketing
didn't
plan.
exploit
That's
me.
all. Oh, you're gonna be exploited. Wait,
Am I?
just wait. Song hasn't dropped yet.
Okay. But I'm not in the song, so I'm not getting exploited.
Because it hasn't dropped yet. I said it's my marketing plan. You're gonna get exploited when the song drops, because that's how I'm gonna market it. I'm not gonna market it before the fucking thing drops and I haven't even announced it.
I'm saying I'm not getting
You're getting exploited.
exploited
I'm gonna use
because I don't
all
have a
of this.
bar on the song. I'm not getting paid for it. So that'd be exploitation because I'd have a
I'm gonna do it
bar
anyway.
and I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, there's no
PanTheMan
stopping
on the
me.
track.
No, I'm telling you, bro. One day that your time will come for an Xman track.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I really do want to get some features, man. There's just knowing that it's hard, because
It's
first off,
me.
you got
Be
it's like
honest,
getting
me.
someone for no, shut up. You gotta think about it this way: getting a feature from someone is like trying to get someone on a podcast episode. It's kind of like you can, but it might be hard as hell. It might not even be good in the first place. But it's even more rough.
So you're saying that I would struggle in your world?
No. I'm just trying to relate it to your world.
What's my world?
Podcast.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
If I wrote a bar, like if I actually like, I've never put thought into writing anything music related or any rap bar or anything. I haven't taken notes on songs. I'm a big rap listener, but I've never put my mind to it. So there's no way I could know or you could know if I suck ass.
I guess, but I mean, I feel like I could just kind of like I'm Xman, bro. I just kind of have that thing, bro. I just know if motherfuckers got it. Like, let me give you an example. Music business. Even all my music classes, really, because a lot of it's the same people. Because most people are trying to do the same thing I am, same courses, and
Yeah.
man, wow, we did this like meet and greet thing. Not meet and greet, like everyone gets to know each other. Icebreakers. Most of the people we already knew each other because they're from last semester. But man, they're all a lot of them are. Oh, I want to be an artist. I want to be an artist. And then a lot of them are like, oh yeah, I don't write. How the fuck are you gonna be an artist? You don't write. What do you mean you don't write? Like write
Do
music,
you?
songwrite. Like
Okay.
what the fuck?
I usually hate icebreakers in class.
I actually love them.
Oh my God. So I'm in physics, right? And in physics, we have a lab on Thursdays, on Thursday, like afternoon. So it's a 3 hour class period, and we're in a lab. And so we had an icebreaker with our physics buddies. So basically, it's a video on TED. I could send it to you. So it's one of those TED riddles on their TED YouTube channel, and it was basically like you're 8 people to a team, and you have a sticker on your back, and it's a
When you
color.
posted on Twitter,
Yeah, it's what I
I haven't
posted on my
seen that
Twitter.
yet.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
Dude,
I'll keep it
okay,
real.
so you have a sticker on your back that's one of 2 colors, and we had green and pink, and it's on your back, so you have no way of knowing what your back color is. It took us 2 hours to figure out. And okay, so you're in single file line, your whole team's in front of you, and you can't look back, and you can't look at your back. You can only see the colors of the people's in front of you. So we 2 hours in deduced a plan that we had to do a code. So pink was odd and green meant even. And green meant an even number of evens if the first person said it. And pink would mean an odd number of greens if the first person said it. And then it would go down the line. And eventually, everybody except the first person that said if it was even or odd would know exactly what color was on their back. And we ended up at the end of the class period, we did it. We went through a line of 10 people and we guessed what color was on our back. Isn't that wild?
That sounds confusing as fuck, and that's why I
Dude,
don't.
it was crazy. I messed it up like 4 times.
I
Like
gotta
I
watch
was
that
the big
video.
L. I was the big L on it
The Big L. Oh
cuz
man,
I was the one that screwed it up like twice.
that sounds some like real 5 edge shit that I would
Dude,
struggle with.
it was wild, but it's a physics class, and it's for people that like are into like critical thinking like that, and it was honestly awesome. Like I was psyched, dude. It was crazy. But yeah, man.
What was I ranting about earlier? Oh yeah,
Icebreakers and people saying they want to be artists but they don't write.
yeah. Basically, the reason why I said that is because you can just tell motherfuckers don't have it sometimes. Same thing as basketball. Sometimes you can just tell a motherfucker just don't have it.
Oh damn! So you're like out the gate. You're like, all right, dude. You're taking this course and all that, but you're just not gonna make it.
Well, you gotta think about it this way. You know, I told man, you know that guy Ali, Worms Ali. You know him?
No.
Rapper guy hands out CDs. Used to hand out CDs.
Support local hip hop.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
He's in my classes. I told him this. I told him the same thing. I said I all those classes. They're my classmates. Oh, we're all buddies. Hey, what's up, man? You make music. I make music. But in reality, it's also my competition too. So I'm kind of like
Oh my
open
god, you're
them
funny.
out, and then
Come on.
I'm like, Ali, yeah, you cool, man, but you also my competition. I'm trying to take what you guys are doing. Can I use it, or is it shit? Yeah.
So full. Are you like trying to take over like the local?
Oh yes, definitely.
So okay. So you're like doing the rapper like way up. So you're taking over the local scene, and then your local music will spill over into say like the next town over, and then next town over, and then through
Like a
word of
virus.
mouth
Yes.
you make it. Yeah. Okay. So like you're trying to do that first. You're trying to, And I believe that's working,
It
by the
is
way.
because everyone knows it's working. The numbers are going up.
Yep.
Not trying to flex, but I am flexing. It is going up slow. It's definitely slow. It's by no means is am I like blowing up, but I feel like uh, it's the same thing with this podcast shit. If we try to blow up, let's say, I mean, you can't really do that with podcasts, but if you try to blow up, I don't know why I'm stuttering so bad. If you blow up with like one episode, one song, that shit ain't gonna. It's not sustainable. A slow rise is most of the time. Um,
Yep.
that's why I don't want to be a TikTok song, Andy. That's not my forte. It's not what I like to do. But yeah, I think I like slow rises. It's like basketball. When I played basketball, I was absolute dog shit. But every year I played, I practiced every day and got better and better. And I now whoop these motherfuckers' asses. Boom, shkaloo, boom.
Well, with practice comes skill, right? Always. Of
Yes.
course. And that shows with the podcast. I mean, because with practice, this podcast has become listenable. You know what I mean? And I guess this is
Debatable.
debatable because we both said it at the same time. It's debatable because I don't know how this episode's gonna come out until I rewatch it. I mean, we did a test recording, but we still don't know how it's gonna be. It could be awesome with these new microphones. It could not be. But point is, we've gotten a lot more comfortable just talking on this pod since episode 1, because I'm not gonna lie, dude, I cringe hard at episode 1, even episode 10, even episode 20, dude. You know what I
Cringe a
mean?
lot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real.
It's bad, dude.
It's the same reason I cringe at Sip It, bruh. Like you can tell that the idea is there, the effort is there, but it's just the final execution is not to my liking.
Yeah.
It's the same way, pretty much. You know?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I think that's normal. You know what I mean? And I hear like on podcasts that a lot of other creators go through that too, and even I've heard that some creators say, I think Pay Money Wubby said this. He said, "Yeah, I post and then I never look at it again. I never look at the comments. I never look at anything. I don't even look at the views." So he drops and then he never looks at it again because the immediate like post, then he cringes at the video. He's like, "Oh man, I want to take it down because like I feel like it's crap or whatever." And I could relate to that in the fact that like when I posted that short and then I got like a negative comment on it, I was like, "Damn, dude, should I just redo it right now? Or should I like just fucking get rid of it?" But then I was like, "You know what? It's good enough and I'm keeping it up, you know what I mean?" And it's got 227 views, okay? And it didn't even, I don't know why it didn't post as a short, and it really annoys me, but it's just posted as a regular video, and it did pretty good. So, I mean, whatever brings traffic to the channel, you know what I mean? And it's been an ongoing struggle. I don't know how long I've been doing this. I think I'm on 7 years doing YouTube.
Yeah. I was definitely I stopped my YouTube era a while ago, but I definitely feel that because man, there was this one girl I used to talk to, and she used to always talk about how she always wanted to sing, do music. She was like, "Man, I would love to like sell out arenas and shit." I'm like, "Damn, me too." That because at the end goal, of course, you want to be selling out stadiums and shit. That's like the dream right there.
Right.
But she's like, "Oh, I want to wait till I get a professional studio and it's sounding as good as it possibly is." And then I look at my music and I'm just like, "Damn, my old shit isn't like that. It's not as it's not super high quality radio quality." But I'm also like, "Bro," and I told her the same thing. I said, "You can't just sit around and wait till the opportunity comes. If you don't go after it now, the opportunity might just never come. And then what do? You're fucking 25, 30 years old, and you're like, wait, the opportunity never came." And then you kind of have to realize that you have to make the opportunity or otherwise.
That's some good ass advice, dude. It's like people believe in like manifesting stuff, and it's like, well, you can manifest and say that you're going to do something or say something's going to happen all you want, but by saying that, you're probably also making steps towards that goal, and that's what got you there, really, not just you saying it. So you kind of have to give yourself some credit or discredit, because like if you say that you're manifesting something and do nothing, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean?
I'm Yeah, I manifest all the time, bro. Quite literally. But yeah, you have to do the
But you
actions
work
of
towards your goal. You
exactly.
like you can I'm saying like it's kind of a pseudo thing. Like you can manifest all you want, but it's just a guise for the effort you actually put in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you some examples. Like, for me, we always joke and about X-Man. Oh, X-Man 2000, the greatest to ever do it. Well, the thing is, when you're a rapper, you have to have that ego. Okay, you have to have that ego, and
The
half of that
ego
ego is
megalo. You have to have the ego megalo.
exactly the ego is kind of the manifesting part. Um, even though people don't see that at first, but when I dropped solo for so long, my most recent song is what 2.2K right now.
Yep.
I told myself ever since I started working on it, I said I knew the exact date it was gonna drop. And mind you, I'd be like, even with this next song coming out, I know the exact date is gonna drop, and I'm like,
Drop
okay, it's
it.
gonna come out
Drop it on
this date.
Penpod right now. What's the date?
I, mm, eh, I know the
Xman.
exact date. I know the exact date. Let me finish. That it's gonna drop, and I'm saying this. Okay, I'm not even done with the song, and I already know when it's gonna drop. How the fuck does that work? You won't. If you don't like kind of put that pressure on yourself, you kind of manifest
You
it,
gotta
and
have
I'm
the deadline.
yeah, exactly. My goal for the song was okay. This song I will not. I might know I will get above 1,000 views. I'm like I have to get above 1,000 views. I've released 10, 11 songs and I haven't even broke
11.
1,000 views. So I'm like okay, I gotta boom, and that was my goal, and I reached the fucking goal. That's all I thought about and like for weeks. I made that song fucking in a weekend, but it's basically what all I did for basketball and shit. I know I'm kind of rambling, but manifestation doesn't really mean shit if you don't do the work, which I think is pretty simple concept. It's concepts
On
like
God.
that which
On
is
God.
simple, but people don't actually do them. It's a weird
Exactly,
thing there.
because like, dude, like, what I see a lot these days, especially working at Safemart, is that a lot of people I don't know why, but like they don't. I know, dude. This is like straight up like snobby to say, but they don't live it. You know, they have one. You have one, and you don't live it. It's like, why did you settle for a grocery store? You know what I mean? And it's like, well,
Yeah.
shit, I partied too much in college, and it's like, if you have one class, go finish the degree, dumbass. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. But life goes on, you know, and sometimes you gotta respect the grind and like that people, you know, have to do those jobs and things like that, and people are okay with living, you know, paycheck to paycheck, even though it could be better, you know, obviously. But I don't know, man. It's one of those where
Well,
it's kind of sad, but I just try to do best for myself and my expectations of myself and how I want to live. And if your expectations of how you want to live are different than mine, I'm not one to criticize, I guess.
yeah, definitely something I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, hey, bro, if all you want to do is get the cool manager job and that's what and you're chill with that, that's fine. That's definitely fine, but that's just not me. I'm thinking crazy shit,
You
and
gotta shoot for the moon. You
I
got
can't
one. You
say
gotta
half of
shoot for
this
the moon,
shit
bro.
because like people think, oh, you want to make it big as a rapper. I got crazy shit I want to do that, motherfuckers. If I told you right now, you'd probably laugh your ass off. But there's crazy shit I want to do and I want to
This
achieve.
just in: Xman wants to prove the world is flat.
True. Okay, maybe not that
On God,
crazy.
he's in on it.
Maybe not
We gotta
that
extend the
crazy.
podcast. We gotta get into this.
Yeah, nah, but there's definitely a bunch of shit I want to do. Cause man, the flack I got when I first put out music, bro. I've said this before to you, but bro, when I put out music, it's like people forgot who I was. It was so weird. Like people like they're like, oh, you do music. You want to be a rapper. What? And then they just kind of distance themselves. Like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just kind of that thing where you feel it. It was very weird.
We've talked about how like people like even if you're small, people will like idolize you because you're like filling out like you're like fulfilling their dream. You know what I mean? It's like if you grew up and you wanted to be a YouTuber, bitch, so did I, but you didn't do it and I did. So you can't like be all like, oh yeah, you fucking YouTuber. Like, can I be part of your channel? It's like no, you can't. You can't be part of my channel.
Yeah,
You didn't work hard.
when when a lot of people, especially some like YouTube fucking music, a lot of people have a similar goal, and then you can see the differences between them on how they handle that, or not even goal, dream. Let's put it that way. When people have a similar dream, and then you see someone handles it 10 times better than the other ones, a lot of people take that as like an offense almost. It's very weird. Does that make
There's a
sense?
lot of bitterness in this world towards success,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and you sometimes you just have to accept that people are better than you. Sometimes, you got to take the L sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes Xman is just the greatest, and you just gotta suck it. It
Yep,
is what it
and
is, man.
I'm bitter. I'll admit it.
No, but yeah, of course, everyone's got their flaws. It happens, but it's a matter of how you handle the flaws, you know. Um,
Of course.
some other shit I was thinking. I feel like a lot of people. This is just me. I don't know. I have a I remember my business teacher was talking about music people are weird. You like shit like music. It's the same thing applies to YouTube. If you really in this YouTube shit, you're weird in a way. You look at the world different. And I feel like what's it called? I feel like a lot of people don't have outlines. Like they're like, oh, I want to be this for example. Oh, I want to be a huge rapper. I want to make in this rap shit. But you don't have the
What are
realistic
the steps?
the goals. Not even just the steps.
Well,
I feel like
long-term,
it's more like
short-term goals are something that, are good for everybody to have. I don't want to explain I don't want to life coach you or the audience right
I
now,
do.
but you need to have those. That's important, and that's
Yeah.
important for life because purpose comes from you. You know what I mean? And if you don't have those short-term, long-term goals, like my short-term goals are to get through my physics class with an A. You know what I mean? That's my goal. My short-term goal is to get this podcast to more listeners. That's my goal. And my long-term goal is to be a software engineer. That's my goal. That's what I'm living for, And if you don't have those, what are you doing? You're literally just watching TikTok. That's
This
it.
might be a little schizo. That's the best way I can say
Uh-oh.
it. But I feel like people have the goals, right? People say, "Oh yeah, I want to." Let's say, for example, you say you said you want to pass whatever the fuck test, right? I feel like what a very good ability that I think I have, and a lot of people should have, is you need to be able to visualize yourself actually achieving the goal, rather than just having the goal and visualizing you actually getting the goal. So let's say, for example, one of my biggest goals last year was win the fucking basketball championship. And I could just be like, oh, I want to win it. That's my goal. But visually, I visualized the whole entire thing. I said, okay, how am I gonna get up that morning? What am I gonna eat the night before? How am I gonna sleep?
This guy's meta on that. That's wild. I don't do
Am I
that.
I'm gonna make sure to ice my legs the night before, and the morning of I'm gonna make sure I have this
You got
this
to eat
fucking
right.
wristband.
Blah blah blah.
It's the same thing when you're like let's say I had to take a crazy exam tomorrow, and that was like, or like I had to take an exam last semester literally to find if I would have failed that, I failed the class. I said to myself, okay, this is how I'm gonna walk to school, this is what time I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna eat this in the morning. It's kind of like you just have to visualize it. If you just say, oh, that's the goal, then it's just, oh, that's blurry. But if you visualize, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this specifically, it comes a lot easier.
I'm bad at realizing the day is the day. You know what I mean? I'm really bad at that. So it will be the day. You know what I mean? It's what I've been working for a long time, okay? And it'll be the day, and I'll act like nothing's happening, you know? You know what I mean? It's like I'll like exam day. It's not. I won't think that's the day. I need to get ready for the day. You know what I mean? It's just like the section ends, and then we're on to the next one. You know what I mean? It's not like boom, the day, yay, next one. It's damn, dude. I guess that happened. All right, let's move on.
I'll say this: I don't have that issue, but issue I do have, like when I like, I think the best analogy for it is like the game day thing, where it's like the championship. Oh, this is game day. This is the game. This is what I've been preparing for. This is what I've been thinking about
Oh, I
all the
was good
time.
in sports about that, by the way. If it was
Yeah.
the game, I was good about the game, and I was
Well,
anxious about the game.
well, you got to think about the exam, and like you got to put like okay, today's the day I'm gonna drop my song. Okay, that's game day for me. That's the best way I could put it. For me, you said you had a hard time realizing, oh wait, this is the day. For me, it's after the day is done and realizing, oh shit, that was the day. Like I knew
Yeah.
it was the day, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, it really happened though. It's like after the championship, you're like, holy shit, dude. I'm telling you, the feeling after that, my basketball championship. Go check out my Instagram. You'll see pictures of it. Shout out Instagram, follow. But
Boom.
dude, after
In the
after
description.
all that shit happened, dude, like that was one of the craziest feelings ever. Same thing after my high school speech, dude. I was literally dazed. I was like so confused. I was like, holy shit, like so much happened, and you finally like reached the goal, one of your like big goals you've been going for. It's like holy fuck, when it actually happens, it's wild. It's hard for me to process sometimes.
Yeah,
The
same
before
here,
is
dude.
easy,
Of course.
but yeah. Just be prepared overall. That is the message. Be prepared and visualize your goals and make sure you can capitalize off of that, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, well, watch it again. Maybe it'll make sense the second time.
All right. Meaty ass podcast. You ready to wrap?
No, we have to go another hour.
Another hour. All right, guys, strap in.
Okay, strap in. Morality with Xman. I missed those segments.
Oh shit! It was morality with X-Men. We just got through morality with X-Men.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that should be about it. I wasn't you kind of trying to put me on the spot there, pressure me to drop the song date. I'm varying between two, but it's gonna drop soon.
We
I
can
don't know
always
if
put it
people
in
are
the
gonna like it.
description if you want to.
Yeah, that's no fun. That's
Okay,
no
yeah,
fun.
you're right.
But yeah, that shit is gonna drop soon. So make sure you guys check out my socials, Xman 3000, everything. Y'all see me on the front of everything. Come on now, you know how it is. So yeah, YouTube, Instagram, all that delicious stuff. And yeah, this is meaty, random, rambling podcast, but it was good. I liked it.
That was a good podcast. I think the handheld mics really help.
I like it. I feel so much more free.
Dude,
Well,
it helps with the conversation.
around.
Like,
What's good?
oh,
What's
what's
good?
going on? What's going
I
on
just
right now?
unplugged my fucking headset. Jesus Christ, this is why I'm a terrible podcaster.
Nice job.
Hold on.
Ooh, he can't hear that. I could roast him.
All right.
Oh, he's back?
Send this motherfucker home. You guys enjoyed Pog Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Pan Pod this week. We'll be back next week for another episode of the Pan Pod, hopefully in person if my interface gets out of the Navajo Nation alive. But until then, make sure to go check out Xman's links down in the description below, and go check out my links down in the description below. I no longer stream on Twitch. Maybe I'll put the Twitch link on there on accident, but everything's on my YouTube channel pretty much. So just check out the YouTube channel, bell notification, buddy. Like the podcast, 5-star on Apple Podcasts for a chance for your review to get read on the next episode of the Pan Pod. But until then, we will see y'all later. Bye.